welfare check is early this month. Looking to chill, interact, and have fun. Open up my YouTube page, and I see your melting face. And when I hear you burn, I'm the only dent on earth. This is so meaningful to me. Yeah, you're hurting back, your greasy hair, your patchy goatee is meaningful to me. Yeah, is meaningful to me. Yeah, your shitty playthroughs are all I need. I know you're guilty, but you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you don't work just like my legs. Fuck the stupid trolls saying that you beg. You're not the same guy you were yesterday. Here's 150 for the vest today. It's time for a silly bubble blow, or I'm gonna close the tab and go. What's your favorite type of food? And can you read my haiku? Yeah, you're hurting back, your greasy hair, your patchy goatee is meaningful to me. Yeah, is meaningful to me. Yeah, yeah, your shitty playthroughs are all I need. I know you're guilty, but you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you're hurting back, your greasy hair, your patchy goatee is meaningful to me. Yeah, is meaningful to me. Yeah, yeah, your shitty playthroughs are all I need. I know you're guilty, but you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you're hurting back, your greasy hair, your patchy goatee is meaningful to me. Yeah, is meaningful to me.
That being said,
Hello. This is Phil Burnell. All right. And just wanted to tell you that I love the podcast. That being said, big ups. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, relaxing, chill, interactive, fun. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, relaxing, chill, interactive, fun. ALT Insider, the legend, fantastic Mr. Sam, the dentist, Steve to the dead, psychological style host. Get well soon, man. Me or Cap, artistic style host. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, which vest is podcast best?
If there was ever meaningful content, it's being produced right here on That Being Said.
Whoa!
Really time to stop that, honestly, but,
It was so funny. It always never,
Very
it never isn't funny. That's the
humble.
thing. Early style, what's up? And yes, as you can see, we got Indrid style, Steve style, ALT style. Meerkat is still missing in action. Sam's still missing in action. And I love the fan fictions that are starting to come out of this arc. It is incredible to see. Incredible.
It's very nice.
You love to see it. And I perpetuate them every step of the way. That's my goal here, is the perpetuator. I'm also... Okay, I was going to go down a dark path, but I won't. But I perpetuate. I always perpetuate. I got my Sikorsky hat ready to rock, and we are early. Sikorsky. And we got early.
There you go.
2 hours from now, we got the hardest divorce line of all time. I got to drive, taking the kids to see a hockey game in North Carolina. 3-hour drive. Let's fucking go. Yeah, that's where we're going today. So we got to be quick. That's why it's ery. We're having some fun, and then I'm out. Right on the nose.
I cannot tell you how much of the country I would cover in 3 hours. That's
yeah, I know. In the UK, like
3
bands,
hours.
Yeah, bands can do like 18 countries in like, a week over there, right? It's crazy.
I don't think I'd hit the Colorado border in 3 hours. I'd still be going.
It's just like the scale of difference in distance always blows my mind. Yeah.
And
America's pretty big, brother.
That's why bands go over there and they're happy to do it and they see 18 countries. But here it's like, all right, we really want to go over there. Like Texas to California is like that's like 3 days. So but anyways, enough nonsense. What's up, everybody? Let's get to it. We got a lot of fun stuff here. If you haven't sent a message in, the link is in the chat pinned right now. And
please send a message.
We got a lot of clips as well. Not a lot, but I have a few clips I thought would be interesting as well. Iwamoto in the house says, "I hope you made hair metal mixtape for the ride." No,
like Steel Panther. Introduce your kids to Steel Panther.
Steel Panther's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Steve of the Dead, what's your take on Steel Panther? They're kind of a jokey metal band.
Yeah, they're fine. Yeah,
they got some good songs.
Always room for jokey bands. Yeah. I mean, I particularly love Party Cannon. They're like a really extreme jokey band.
Yeah.
So yeah.
If you can sing and make me laugh, let's go.
Yeah, they got some legitimately good songs too. So anyways, no, we usually do the style where we take turns putting it in the queue, so everyone picks one song. That's how we do it. Anyways, Brad Brody in the house says, "My membership outlived DSP versus the internet." It did. Ooh. One more week, guys. One more week, and then it's time for politics. Yeah.
Why is he dragging it out? Like, just kill it. Just kill it. You're dragging it out. No one wants it, and you're gonna ruin your streak. Just leave it.
I think it's he likes to follow the rules oddly, and he thinks he owes it to the people oddly. It's just a weird thing. No. He always has to respect the rules oddly. He always does that.
No one wants it, Phil. Just axe it.
Yeah, P-Wop said it beautifully. Everyone already paid for a month of React clips, so they're gonna get their month of React clips. Come on. Anyways,
I'd be happy not to.
Big ups, Obraken says, "Not enough hairy men today." Oh yeah, I did see that tweet.
I mean,
but anyways, here's the thing. And Indrid is very hairy, by the way, so I don't want her. That's not. Yeah, she has a lot of hair.
My hair is like 2 feet long. It's very long hair. So, but I'm a woman, so I'm sorry.
So please, she's very hairy. So stop saying that slander. But here's the thing about that tweet, guys. A famous saying is, "Lions do not concern themselves with the politics of the ants," and that's what I say. So don't engage with
Lannister.
Don't engage with any nonsense of people of Twitter accounts with less than 50 followers, guys. All right.
No.
Next up,
goons.
Anshul Mishra.
Do have to say though. Sorry. Please. Twice a week is not every day. Just
That's true too. But anyways, Anshul Mishra says, "If you haven't seen it, Secret Limit has a Street Fighter video out. Indrid should do a official voice actor of it. A new video from Secret Limited, or is that the previous?
No. This is the one that came out this summer.
Okay. Just want to be
September,
clear.
Whenever it was. No, they must have just found it. No, that was a lot of fun.
Yes.
That was a very cool thing to be included.
An interesting thing in that is Indrid's father is actually a voice actor, correct? So it's in the bloodlines.
He's professional. Like, I mean, he made a living doing voiceover work, audiobooks. It was annoying as fuck, but yeah, he does that professionally.
Does he ever? Is there anything that we might be able to listen to that we might hear his voice, or you do not want to say it because then doxing.
NPR Atlanta.
Okay. Oh. Hello, my name is Mr. Cold here.
WABE.
Oh, nice. Mr. Cold here, like, bringing you the news.
Bringing you the news. No, it's like something brought to you by WABE, and he did some like Publix employee training videos, and there's a bunch of like monetary advice books that are incredibly boring that he did. So NPR.
There you go.
Probably
something new every day. Injury Cold lore. Big ups.
Yeah.
Jay Wusso says DSP reacts dying on Veterans Day.
Oh my God.
Thanks for your service, Slayer.
Thanks for your service. Rip.
Okay.
But that's Patreon though. That's still saving it.
Yeah, definitely.
Slayer was on Patreon, so still get your pound of flesh, Slayer.
Yep. A few things I want to play before we get to the messages here. So this one, I can't remember if we played this or not, but I don't care because it's funny. This is something from Botchamania, and Botchamania is attached.
That looks like the Botchamania static thing transition. Yeah.
So this was remember the guys that did the interview? Tom Campbell did the interview. He's related to tangentially with Botchamania, and this is funny. Big ups to Be Awesome One for sending this. It's just,
you can be anything you want to do. It's totally up to you.
I don't think I've seen this.
What to do?
What the
I
fuck?
can help
it's worth it.
You can be the guy who types so fast on computer. Clackety 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 clack. Or you can be the one who kicks so hard at a football. It's a goal.
Oh my God.
The one who bangs the hammer when he's angry. Order. Or you can be the one who makes people better when they're poorly. Careful.
It's worth it.
Maybe I could be the one who plants a tree, cuts it
Down
down to make a shed.
And I will invent a digital currency based on
Champions. Hey.
And I would.
There you go.
There he is.
That was it.
There he is. It's that boy.
So they brought up digital currency for WB Champions, and then what do you do next, right?
Arcside Phil.
And
well,
the best,
the Cultaholic boys know. You know, Matthew knows. So.
And the best is that, like, there's no mention of who it is. You don't need to say it because everyone already knows. You know? Similar to the guy that said the DSP defense, and everyone knew what that meant. Who said that? Is that Arturo? I can't remember. But you guys saying I'm doing the DSP defense when everyone knows what that means, just saying that's not true and that's the defense.
I did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
That's not true.
So recently, these days, I don't know if you guys heard this, DSP is saying he's like teased to play some big time content creators talking about me, and he never got to play it. So this is another Be Awesome One submission that could be this. Okay, so I'm going to show you. I have two clips. So this could be what they're talking about, and this is a very good looking gentleman. Indrid, calm down. Calm down.
I don't know. I have no idea who he is. It was a simple question. I wish to be educated on who this person is. That's
I got the water bottle ready, okay? I got it at the ready. I will use it. Here we go.
Quick fire section. DSP drama. It's our first ever DSP drama. Wow. Let's see what he did.
Wow.
Silent Hill 2.
Oh no, it's this.
Take all your genders and shove. Don't care what your gender is. You're dead now, you filthy creep.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's 2024 for you. I received a $2
right into a donation. Right into a donation is fucking hilarious. After that, dude.
This just seems like my stream. I said much worse shit than this.
Well, you should get cancelled too then.
I said, if you want equal rights, I'm going to treat you like such. And then I wailed into a nurse. I was kicking her while she was dead. Got down. I was fucking.
Yeah, you just need to. You know, you.
Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. Silent Hill.
Oh my God.
I think you should react with Darkside Phil as well. It would be a great collab.
The internet truly deserves.
That was it. So hold on, we're not done. So you could this is something that Philip would took Mansoor saying shout outs to the losers as positive. I'm guessing he would take that as positive as well. You know, I don't think it's too much of a stretch.
Hang out with me?
Well, you know, the last DSP reacts, if you have an account there and you need something to submit for the last ever It would be a good submission. That's all I'm going to say.
So, just because I like to make sure you guys are as prepared for any retcons as possible, I would like to show you another clip that these gentlemen made that show a more direct thoughts about their feelings of DSP here. So here we go. Same two guys. This is, by the way, this is Nogla and Terrorizer React, and they're fairly big content creators. I've never heard of them before, but they do like reaction stuff. So here we go.
That left one has a nice butt. So
yeah, I thought you might say that.
He stood up. So
okay, here we go.
And the second thing he's done great is the Lolcow podcast.
Wings of Redemption, the other guy that I've never heard of, and Buggy.
I don't know the middle guy. He's kind of irrelevant. He's just a middleman that's kind of there to keep things ticking on.
It was almost DSP. And if you don't know DSP, do your research. Look up PlayStation stream loading. Enjoy. You're welcome.
Should we just...
Enjoy, you're welcome.
Goddamn.
Show them.
If Wildcat is ever mad at you, all I need to do is show him this GIF, and I always make him giggle.
Okay, here we go.
All right, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm frustrated for two reasons. Reason number one, because the game does suck.
Scorn.
I really did not like tonight's stream.
Yeah.
And in addition to that, as you guys can see, I stayed extra late for you guys, and basically it amounted to nothing. No one's really supported, which pisses me off. It does. Yeah, I'm playing a game. Obviously, it's frustrating. A lot of people show up.
I'm playing a game I don't like.
Boys.
Yeah, the broke boys, you know? Basically, he's the 45-year-old Pokemon male version.
And that really upsets me.
Goddamn.
45-year-old male version of Pokemon. Okay.
I mean, they both have tits. Parallels.
When I finish it, and that really upsets me. I'm gonna hope that tomorrow when I finish it, there will be some support.
And the funny thing about him is that he spent, I think, $40,000 on...
No, more. On a mobile game?
Yeah.
It was more. I thought it was around $75,000.
On a WWE mobile game.
He's wasted a huge amount of money. He begs for donations and stuff like that. Tries to manipulate people. But let's get the juice. Come on.
This is how I introduced Brian to DSP.
Let's get the juice.
Did you introduce me to DSP?
Yeah, I did.
So let's say
let's get the juice.
This guy thinks the webcam is on.
Okay.
He's starting his stream. He's got a 5-minute timer. Let the guys talk in the chat, and then I'll just
de-stress a bit.
What is up, everyone?
Well, the camera's on.
Oh, the camera's on.
Oh, this is great.
God.
If you ever show that to
It's so
Wildcat,
perfect.
you can't but not laugh. Like, he could be in like a huge fight with Nogla. Just show DSP with his neck back and eyes rolling to the top of his head. I would love us to do a react video of the best of
Just
Wings.
riding a roller
Wings
coaster.
is
Okay.
he's my
Wings is
hero.
boring.
But anyway, so that I showed you that because I believe Philip is going to show you this one where that guy kind of jokes about it. So I want you to know the real feelings that they have towards DSP is 45-year-old male version of Pokemon. So just in case he tries to pull that.
To comment on the man's butt as well.
Now you know the truth of the
Be
matter.
like, hey, he's not wearing pajamas.
Yeah.
Nope, he's not.
Another option it could be is Obraken or whatever, the guy that does the Cthulhu kind of style look, the blue guy. I don't know if you've seen that guy. He talks about Girl World. He talks about all lolcows. It could be him as well. I couldn't find anything really positive he said about him. About DSP, so I don't think it's him. I listened to a few things trying to find positivity coming from him towards DSP, but I couldn't really find it. So
I can't think of who that is.
I guess we'll find out who it is that
does
DSP is
Chat
talking about
know?
later. Chat knows who that is, I'm sure. They know. Omegon. Sorry, who's that? Obraken.
Oh my god.
Got Obraken on the mind.
He should hang out with Mr. Snowflake.
That's not going to happen. Yeah, but I should. It's Omegon. Omegon, excuse me. So there we go.
Omegon.
All right, next up.
Oh,
All right, let's get to some messages here. Let's start. We do have a DSP-isms from PWAP to enjoy later, but I'll save that for about halfway through.
Yeah.
Let's get to it here. Let's get to a psych-style question. Let's go.
Ooh.
Oh, hold on. You got to turn your mic off. A psych-style question. There it is. Flip the switch. Down there. Yep, you got it. Okay.
Big ups, that being said, is LDJ here with a psych-style question for the one Steve
Lyndon B.
Cadet.
Johnson.
Recently, a friend of a friend has been having a falling out from our group, our circle, and he's displaying a lot of the weird, like, self-sabotaging, victimizing, narcissistic behavior that DSP is known for, and I'm wondering if you have any insight on that. So beyond just the attention economy, the attention that they crave, like, what do narcissists, like, get off on? Like, why do people do shit like this? like burning all the bridges, making an ass of themselves, but then, still just feeling like everyone's against them. It makes no sense to me. So any insight you have would be greatly appreciated. Big ups.
So we got Steve here. Go ahead.
Well,
I have a thought after Steve.
Yeah.
Broadly, it's for attention, and it doesn't matter whether the attention is positive or negative. It's the attention that matters. And like most, I want to say normal people are okay with having periods where they're by themselves. You'll indulge in a hobby of some form. You'll spend, a couple of days away from, well, you'll go a weekend break or something, or just generally having time to yourself. And most people are secure with that because their ego is healthy enough to be like, look, I need this me time. It's not about anyone else. It's about me. And
it's healthy.
Taking care of myself. Yeah. But with narcissists, they need attention constantly because it covers up insecurities. And for a narcissist, the longer you're alone, the more time you have to think about your insecurities. So they try to fill that time up with any sort of attention. Doesn't necessarily have to be positive, but it's attention nonetheless. So yeah, there is also like the martyr complex of like everything I'm going through, I suffer worse than everybody else, and I need pity, I need some sense of support or some show of sympathy or whatever. But
yeah,
most of the time it's because the attention is what matters, regardless of whether it's positive or negative.
All right, Andrew, go ahead.
I have a friend who's been acting like this for a very long time. It's getting worse, but it's all, it's just all about them. And it can't be their fault. Nothing is ever their fault. And you work for them. You have to give them praise, tell them they're doing a good job, take the fault, and kind of just deal with whatever they throw at you.
Do you think that's why Snood donates, because he's having these issues?
No. See, no.
Okay,
we're
sorry.
not. No.
Okay,
Snood is wonderful.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
It's not Snood. It's not Snood. It's someone else. I don't know how to deal with this person either. But they won't help themselves. So, and they probably never will. So what the fuck do you do about these people?
Yeah.
It's infuriating.
Yeah, it's hard to give out general advice, but like not giving them the attention they need. After everybody wants to help, most of us are like empathetic and supportive, and we will help people that we think need it, are in some sort of need or in requiring some sort of aid. We don't like seeing other people suffer. So we try to help where possible. Choice. And eventually you have to come to a point, if you've been helping someone for quite a while, you have to come to a point where it's like, right, okay.
Cut it out.
Yeah. This is it now. This, you reach a limit. Everybody has a limit, and you have to find that for you. So when you do reach a point with someone where they're like, I really need help again. Oh, I've helped you so many times.
Help yourself, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm sort of fumbling towards. You can't help people who don't want help. They just want the attention and the support. They don't want to actually change to get better. So
limiting communication really helps too.
Yeah, stonewalling, essentially.
Yeah,
ghost. Don't be afraid to hit him with the ghost.
Once or twice a day, you're good. That's it. Goodbye. See you fucking later. I'm not dealing with this.
Don't be afraid to hit him with the ghost, even if they're family members. Sometimes you got to do that shit, man. Because some people will take advantage of you. And if you stick, if you are the shoulder to cry on too much when it's bullshit. If it's serious, obviously, right? But if it's not serious, it's endless. Like, all right, you know what? I'm kind of done with this. So then you just kind of hit him with the
help
ghost.
Yourself. They'll find someone else. It's fucking fine.
Ghost them. All right. Aid Robertson, big ups to you. Thank you so much, Aid. You're a legend. Thank you so much, Aid. Jericho TSK says, Indrid, if your friend is Snood, you can say so.
It's not Snood.
Okay.
All right. He's very mature and he's very empathetic. Okay. Not narcissist. So shut up.
Do they
guys
enjoy
are bad friends.
maple syrup or any kind?
You're being bad friends right now.
Just want to see.
Okay.
Is it like poutine?
No, they're not Canadian.
Well, that's weird then. That's weird.
No, it's not. Poutine is overrated. All right, let's go. We have Steve's nickname in college, back again. The 2-incher. Come on.
Ooh.
That was his nickname.
Hey, I didn't know you had to be erect.
Yeah. By the way, I'm white, so just keep that in mind, okay?
I'm white. That's my excuse.
Hey, that being said, hope you're all doing good. Which do you prefer? DSP when he is squirming and desperate, or DSP when he is smug and insufferable? Personally, squirming and desperate DSP is my favourite because fuck him. What about you guys? Here's my dolphin.
Oh! Pet dolphin
Take
now.
it easy, guys.
God damn.
Man, we got a pet dolphin in the house? Holy shit.
I'm going to say squirming.
Yeah, I think that's the easiest, right? Because but the smug, you have to have the smug to get to the squirm, and that's what makes the squirm funny.
The smug little bitch.
Yeah.
It's painful.
I don't know, though, because...
Yeah, go ahead.
It's not, as insufferable as Smug DSP is, he does go off on one more often. He tends to feel braver and emboldened enough to really let the mask slip. So we do occasionally get gold from Smug and insufferable Phil.
Like paying him $40,000 to play Stellar Blade.
Oh,
wow.
For example.
Yeah, last night he said that, and someone said, yeah, okay, that makes sense. $40,000 to play a video game. And then Philip made fun of that without realizing that's legitimately what he's asking for. Like, he didn't get the connection of that's really what you're asking for, actually, is $40,000. So, yeah, but
dude,
anyways.
add it all up. It's 40 fucking thousand, dumb bitch. Like, really?
So we'll see. We are definitely in the middle of a Vestreak style thing here, though, because there's always the 2 or 3 people here to save it, no matter what. Now, same thing with the Vestreak. It happened. It's there. It's always there. And Philip's getting more angry at those people if they don't donate early. He's like, all right, guys, let's get it earlier rather than later. I don't want to keep begging to the same trapped. 2 or 3 dudes.
Donate so I don't have to think about it during the gameplay.
Yeah.
They need to ghost this bitch. They need to take our advice.
Nah, they're getting something out of it. They're getting what they want out of it, I guess. But
oh God!
But it's interesting. He did ask like he won the election yesterday. By the way, he legitimately acted like he won the election. He's like, you know what? People have been hating me for so long, but now what? Look at me. I'm on top now. You know,
compared himself to Trump.
Yeah,
made it about him.
Made it about him.
There is nothing he can look at and go, I can't make that about me. Anything he could make about him. It's incredible.
He's been downtrodden and now he's having a resurgence.
It's amazing. So you're right though. And Meerkat, rest in peace, one of his famous sayings is DSP makes his biggest mistakes when he feels like things are going the best. And that's what you know, it'll happen. All right, big ups. Yeah, go ahead.
Weird is gonna happen.
Let's go for a Brad Burnian style message. Come on, Brad, hit us with it.
Ooh.
Hi all, Brad Burnian here. I just wanted to comment on Phil's appearance on the Kino Casino political night thing.
Please do.
Dude.
I know ALT was restreaming at the time, said it was just rubbish basically because we didn't get any real takes from Phil in that. But I actually, ironically, that's why I found it kind of a bit entertaining, was because it showed that Phil was just there and had nothing to add. Like there was no reason for him to be there other than he's desperate for fucking company on stream. And the fact that he had nothing to add at all, even when he got asked a question, it was just bollocks response. And when he did try to interject with something, he just got ignored, which was funny. So
he has no depth.
Yeah, I kind of thought it was good in a weird way, and just this bizarre confidence it gave him. Like he thinks because he appeared on one stream, he's now a political expert. Okay. And this monthly thing he's going to be doing of going through politics or whatever on Kip to his audience of fucking 20 people.
Yeah.
Honestly, okay, sure, all right. But anyway, yeah,
sure.
I thought it was actually all right because it shows us that Phil is just there like a little sad little potato. I don't know, but yeah.
He's void of any sort of personality. He has nothing to add. He's just there. He's got nothing interesting about him. He's never ever figured out his own personality. He sucks.
So if you didn't watch that, the quick recap is he started the show by saying very clearly, I didn't like either candidate, and now that Trump is elected, I think he should be less crazy. And all the guys were quick to say, whoa, we want him to be more crazy. And then Philip's like a typical follower, that has no personality and just trying to get acceptance from the people around him. So I was okay, I got it. I see where you guys are at. And then about 30 minutes later, after sitting there and saying maybe 50 words, he said, "Fuck the Democrats" at the end to kind of I'm with you guys. Don't worry, guys, I'm with you.
I couldn't watch your restream of that. I was I was too like, I don't know. I was too pissed. Couldn't do it. I couldn't fucking do it.
He's just like the most obvious, someone that has no friends, but will do whatever it takes to have friends. But everyone with a brain can also see when people are doing that, So then they take that to their advantage to like make fun of you too. But go ahead, Steve.
They're doing the chameleon thing.
The vibe that I got was like when your little brother hangs out with you and your mates. Like, when your mum's like, keep an eye on him, I'm going out for a bit, I've got my work or whatever. So, keep an eye on your brother and you're just like hanging out with your mates playing games.
He doesn't know anyone. He's not in the same grade. He has no idea.
I love my brother enough, but it's like that's the sort of feeling I got. They were like two mates trying to hang out, and one of them had to have his little brother with him. That's the sort of feeling I got from it.
And you try to get him to say crazy shit because it's funny. Let's try. Yeah. They're trying to get Philip to say something, but he just wouldn't. He's just like, wow, and laughing at times when there was no joke at all because he has no clue about what reaction to have. He's like, wow, and it's like no one else is laughing,
And they finally get a fuck the Democrats.
Yep, because you have to say something. Yeah. Anyways, all right. Next up, let's go to Papa Polecat. Come on, Papa.
Big ups, That Being Said podcast, Papa Polecat, longtime listener, second time speak piper. This is the third time of me trying to do this morning. I am not all there. It is very early. I'm getting ready to work. Anyways, Stellar Blade. Don't you want to see him play Stellar Blade, fans, viewers? Go ahead and give me $40,000. It's going to be fantastic. Jingle, jingle. Come on, guys. Don't you want to see me play the game? It's going to be insane. I cannot believe that he thinks that's okay. What are your guys' opinions on that whole thing? Do you think it's going to be a consistent thing? Do you think it's going to be his biggest emergency button that he can press? Or do you think it's literally just going to end up being the Stellar Blade goal? And then he's just going to eat on stream for whatever reason every week. I don't know. I'm kind of running on fumes. I apologize. Anyways, Stellar Blade, what do you think about it? Love you guys. Hugs and kisses.
He's running out of stuff to eat.
There's only so much food out there. No, that's not a food thing. He really wanted to. I mean, he's been waiting to pivot into this because what else can you do, right? What else do people want to see?
Yeah, he's desperate.
He's already done reacts. That's failing. What else can you do that takes zero work, right? Legos. Remember the Legos idea? That wasn't that long ago, guys.
That would have been kind of hype. Like, I want to do a stream of like putting together one of my miniature houses. Those are fun.
Yeah.
Do that.
So, but he was going to do Legos, but then, he signed something else, and then he saw last night, like, holy shit, man, 7,000 viewers. This is where the hype is. Even though the hype was there 4 or 5 months ago when getting ready for the election, now is when the political, discourse tampers down, right? Because the real hype decision has been made now. Yeah, and still there's always people that want to see that, but the hype is before the election happens. It builds to this big crescendo, and then we go down again to people that really care about politics are obviously going to keep watching the shit, but everyone's into it before the election. Now we're starting it just because Kino Casino did it, and he's like, holy shit, man, I can do it too.
I think he had to do it the safe way instead of being roasted for saying this person was going to win and then they didn't. He had to wait and see and be safe.
That's true too. Yeah, that's true too.
You can wait and see who won. And because obviously his reputation for fence sitting comes from him not wanting to scare off a whale. Yeah. But he has to take the middle ground and sort of both sides have valid points, so he doesn't upset a whale that's either politically. And now I think this is this is why Smug and Insufferable Phil is great. Previously, he would never have said, all right, give me $40,000 to play this game. But now
that's true.
He feels confident enough to do it. And he also feels like, well, I've said that. I can now knock it down to a more manageable and more likely to be given amount. So, instead of 40,000, maybe 10,000.
That's fucking outrageous. Oh, my God.
And somebody will think, right, the 4 of us or the 3 of us or the however many of us can do that.
Mm-hmm. But
we can more realistically do 10 than 40, so...
But so now he's going to a world where only people that care about politics are people that really care about politics. The people that know their shit, that want to hear about nuanced takes about things. Philip said his first topic is, why did Donald Trump win? Which is about as broad a topic as you could possibly do, right? It's not about specific issue. It's why did he win? So get ready to hear those nice takes there.
I want to see his notes. I want to see the notes he makes.
Choices, do something. But why
doesn't know
did he
anything.
win?
Yeah.
No, he doesn't know anything. That's the problem with this. Is he's going to get railroaded because he's not well read. He doesn't know a goddamn thing.
So
and then we'll get the Daily Wrap as well, where he's like, so folks, check it out. We did the politics. Well, obviously on DSP Politics, we talked about why Trump won.
Yeah.
It was a really great conversation, really interesting. With a lot of points. Go check it out. Give it a look.
Yeah, and it's all just surface bullshit. He won because he got all the votes.
Yeah. So I think he did do a tweet about it. A lot of people are telling me he did tweet about it. Let's see. This is live. Oh, DSP retweeted the tweet from the dude. I didn't know that.
The dude?
Nice. Yeah. He retweeted the podcast tweet with the guy that has he did. So the guy has 113 followers. Philip just retweeted that tweet.
Okay. I just have to say, comparing you guys to Mean Girls is a fucking compliment. Okay.
So let's see.
I want to shout out Stav for saying, "Hey, that's completely different context in the Mean." That's the level of pedantry I respect and admire. I appreciate that defense. Thanks, Stav.
So is this the guy known as the Resurgence that Phil keeps talking about? That's a good response. This is the guy known as Resurgence, and they still get 10 times his views. It's called having fun with a hobby. I know it's a foreign concept, but you and your owner should try it sometime.
Hanging out on Twitter all day is dangerous.
This man harbors PDFs in his chat, and he wants your money. Good response there.
Yep, accurate. An idiot sandwich.
All right, I didn't know that. There we go. Big ups. And where's the politics one?
Yeah, so Phil knows about us now.
Oh, well, yeah, we knew that.
Is it true that I can see his Twitter again if he's unblocked?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yes,
fuck
can,
yeah, let's go.
This is, I'm literally the only content creator that didn't do an election night special, good or bad. Because, please praise me. I didn't do it. Mm-hmm. Everyone said bad, so that worked out as you hoped.
Triple votes.
He kind of did, though.
Well, he did. Yeah, he did. He's won a different show for it. So, anyways, next up, let's get to the one, the only, the Father Time in the house. Remember Father Time? Here we go. Dropped a promo on Philip many months ago. Here we go.
Good morning, everybody. It's Father Time here. Alt, carry on.
What?
Steve, stop masturbating and publish your work.
Oh.
Sam, we need more Sam. And Rip Meerkat. Tell me where to send flowers.
This is Donald Trump.
So, I got one question. I want you to help all the LARPers out there and tell me your one question that you're going to ask this motherfucker to get him to squirm and sway a bit more in his chair. What political question for DS-Politics have you got to make this motherfucker burn in his seat? Help the LARPers out there. Okay. Father Time.
Yeah, I got one.
Out of time.
So political style question to make him squirm. Okay, so political style only. If it's not political, there's plenty we could ask. But how about the political style question? Andrew, you said one. Okay, go ahead.
Well, it's kind of political. It would make him squirm. What are his thoughts about women's choices being taken from them? I would want to hear him explain that, why it's good or bad.
That one's you got to be a little careful how you explain that thing, and I don't think he has
Absolutely.
I think that's probably the one to go for.
Break him.
Any other ideas, Steve?
I would ask him about the Pride slide, the Ally slide.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a good one.
I'd ask him to elaborate a little.
Oh, Barrett Wells has a good one. Ask him
about
the exact question Derek asked. So do you think
kidnappers would get a slap on the wrist?
Do you think kidnappers should do time or just get a warning? And that was the legitimate question Derek asked in his own chat. I think about
about two children, two 10-year-olds who abducted a young child and battered into death.
Yes.
That's what Derek was asking about.
Two 10-year-olds that killed a child, and Philip, Derek asked, should he get a warning or go to jail? No, that was not fake Derek. That was not fake Derek. That was real.
Nope.
I got the picture.
I'm going to say he should go to jail. Little boy Derek.
I think another one would be the illegal immigrants thing. So say like
immigrants.
Donald Trump said he's going to deport all illegal immigrants. What do you think about that, Philip? And here's the key, guys. If you're going to ask questions,
solve the border crisis.
No, fuck your own politics. Say you're on the side of it to get him hyped up for it. To I think all the illegal immigrants should be deported. What do you think, Phil? That's how you got to handle it. So we're trying to get the funniest shit. Don't keep your own politics out of it, right? Keep it out of it.
Fluff him up, get him to say something very interesting.
Trenton Brown in the house says, big ups for the Fetch podcast TBS. Big ups, Trenton Brown. Thanks so much. Retro Jim says,
that's
I'm trying to make Fetch a thing,
Stop trying to make Fetch.
Retro Jim says, if PDF is just a moral, is being a pedophile a moral problem or a legal issue? That's a good one, Retro Jim. Because remember, you'd think it wouldn't be a good one. It'd be very easy to answer. But Philip's take on incest, as he's shown before.
Oh my God!
Oh God!
I forgot.
Do you guys know this, right?
I talked about incest, but his take is fucking freaky, man.
Yeah, no, that was no.
God.
Why don't we? It seems like some people need a refresher course. I'll play it. Okay.
I sort of remember, but
Oh fuck.
Okay, here it is.
Let's do it again.
Yes, I perceive psychic damage. Yes.
Yeah.
There we go.
The next question. This one's going to blow you guys away. You ready for this?
Here we go.
Blow.
Here we go. Listen to this question, everyone. I swear to you, you're going to be like, what in the hell is going on? Here we go. Do you think incest can be morally neutral? Why or why not? The main objection towards incest is birth deformities. What about same-sex relationships? What would be the objection there? You can't say it's weird or gross because that would be an objection towards emotion and not logic. You can't say it's wrong because society says it's wrong. You can't appeal to society because society gets things wrong all the time, like gay marriages. You can't say society has progressed and evolved from incest because society's progress doesn't inherently determine moral neutrality. Moral assessments are typically based on potential harm or consent. So what exactly is wrong with two 18-year-old brothers or sisters having a sexual relationship, assuming there is no power dynamics that are at play?
What the fuck? Power dynamics
and all these ways that you could have to find it wrong don't apply. Assuming every other argument against it isn't allowed.
Yeah.
This is it's such a first step is don't answer this long as shit question. Say I'm not talking about that. But for whatever reason, I will never understand. Philip decides to take this question seriously, and first you can just say it's fucked up. It's not cool. That's it, and then you're done. But however, that was just the question. That was just the question. Here is the answer.
My quick take on it. All right? It's this simple.
Okay.
Hold on to your butts.
Beautiful edit by me here.
On this planet Earth, you can do whatever you want. There's no one out there that can stop your action. What they can stop is the consequences to your action.
Okay.
Do you understand?
What?
So
you find the police
what they can't do is have consequences for your actions, what I meant to say.
Okay.
Consequences.
You can have any relationship you want on Earth. You could be in love with your brother or sister. You could be in love with a rock.
No.
You could be in love with an elephant.
No.
You do whatever you want.
Does this apply to zoophilia?
But then you have to live with the consequences. Live with the consequences, correct? And I think that's what a lot of people have issues with, is they don't understand how consequences work in life.
Okay.
Consequences have actions.
Okay.
So they think, is there free will?
Go ahead. Steve, you look like you want to say something.
No, keep going.
A man who's never faced a goddamn consequence in his life trying to tell other people they don't understand it.
Here we go.
Is there this? Is there that? Well, in life, you have to live with consequences of what you do, correct?
That is correct.
Oh my God.
Personally.
Thank you for that.
For me, if you're saying you're looking for a romantic partner on this planet, correct?
Correct!
Does it not make more sense to find a romantic partner of someone out there who you have not spent a significant amount of time of your life with, but you find someone who's the right person, and you have that time period where you get to know them better. You find out what your similarities are, what your differences are. You're
describing
essentially
dating.
find that one in a
First of all, the question was just about, fucking.
Incest.
To put it simply.
Incest.
It's not going on a date. There we go. Let's get him go. Let him go.
Right for
I'm
you.
not courting.
Now, even that statement may be an over-exaggeration, because in reality, do you really think that everyone who falls in love is 1 in a million? Probably not. Probably, it's people who they find someone who they get along with, and then they want to spend the rest of their life with because they get along and they support each other and they love each other, etc., etc. It's probably not a 1 in a million thing, correct?
You are correct, sir.
However, when it comes to who on earth are we going to be romantic with, if you're someone you've already grown up with, someone who spent a significant amount of your time with, a brother, a sister, a family member already, right? Doesn't really have much meaning, does it? In my opinion, that doesn't make any sense to me. Like, of all the people who I'd want to spend the rest of my life with, it's not the people I spent my young years with. You know what I mean? Like, listen, I love my family, but for me to have a romantic relationship with someone for the rest of my life, I want to have someone who I went out there and I found someone who was meaningful to spend time with, who isn't me or isn't part of that core family that I already have been forced to be with. Do you understand?
Forced to be with his family.
Not really.
Is it wrong or not?
Like, that's romance, is you find someone out there who
be
you
with
really
my
connect
family.
with, but you've been through different life experiences, you've been through different things. Your brother and sister, you have not been, you're living in the same house. You essentially had the same life.
Yeah.
Right? Especially your formative years. That doesn't make any sense to me at all, that people would want to be with someone who's a family member or anything like that.
Yeah, you think?
If anything, listen, do you like to get together with your family around the holidays or for special events or whatever? Keep them close. Sure, you care about them, you love them, a platonic love of your family. But I wouldn't ever romantically fall in love with someone I was growing up with as a family member.
Oh my god. Like, he had to talk himself out of it.
We're not done. Hold on.
Maybe. Their cousin,
it doesn't even, that whole idea of romantic love doesn't make sense to me. It's not the same. You see what I mean? I don't think it is the same. Perhaps people are misunderstanding what it is, what romance even is, romantic love.
It's incest.
I want to know who killed you.
Oh my god.
That could be what it is.
Jesus
that's
Christ,
the only
ALT, what the fuck?
kind of love and affection you ever felt in your life was from your direct family members, then maybe that's why you have messed up thoughts in your head about romance. You know what I mean? And maybe some people, sadly, that's been their whole life. And they don't have a better situation. They don't understand what it means to actually romantically be in love with someone. For me, I want, me and my wife, we come from totally different backgrounds.
People don't have any other concept of love.
Yeah. And, like, fuck.
One minute left. Hold on.
I have buried this in my mind for a reason, ALT. Thanks.
1 minute.
We do.
I'm scattered.
And that's an amazing thing, that we bring our own life experiences into the relationship we have together to make a unique union. Oh my God. It's those different experiences that allow us to become almost a whole that works together. If we were people who grew up in the same situation, the same house, the same everything, you're two of the same person. How is that anything that's meaningful? You know what I'm saying?
What?
No.
I have absolutely no idea what's going on.
I grew up in the same house as my brother, but we're completely different people. No.
And by his logic, it would be easier to become one with your brother or sister. So I'm not following at all. It's all over the place.
So,
what a mess.
Very simply put, it's it has nothing to do with societal norms. It has to do with the whole notion of what romance really should be or what it is.
No.
That's my take on it. But the thing is, you can do whatever you want.
Dented.
In life, you could have romance with anything. You could have romance with this Xbox controller right now, if you really wanted to. I don't think anyone's gonna stop you. But does it really have meaning? That's the real question.
The cops might.
Okay.
No.
All right. I bet that they thought it was going to be really stupid. They were right. My answer. I tried to at least give you a decent answer for that. Okay.
It wasn't.
Well, you failed.
It's a non-answer.
I'll leave that up.
Went everywhere.
So here, to sum it up, in case you didn't pay attention to that, which I don't blame you, if you don't grow up with your family members, you can fuck them because you don't grow up together. So therefore, you have different life experiences. So
you didn't spend much time around them.
So I got great news. If you have any family member you didn't grow up with, go to town because according to this, I'm just going by this, obviously. So
and nobody's gonna stop you.
Yep.
Apparently.
And you can fuck whatever you want, by the way, even the controller. So that's cool.
Yeah.
Have we not done this on the Dead Sea Scrolls? I feel like there was a point where he brought up someone's mum being fit or something. I feel like we read something
You're
like
right
that.
about something. Yeah, no. Well, he did lump his mother into all of those 10 things in the Incel Manifesto.
Yeah.
He did say every woman I've ever known is one of these things, and it's
including
a whore, a slut, a total tease.
Tease. My mom was a cock tease.
Yeah. So it was.
Fucking hated her.
It was something. So that's Phillips. So if someone could get another retelling of this, maybe on the politics show, this is kind of politics. So tangentially,
politics.
Marriage rights.
The cousin. I wonder if this had anything to do with that cousin that supposedly lived with him for a bit.
Did he secretly like her a bit too much? If you know what I'm saying, was she hot?
Oh yeah, I'm sure she was. To him,
she Latina.
Lonely virgin boy? Absolutely.
All right, moving on. Steve, any final words before we move on from this incest take? I don't know how we got here. Okay, moving on.
This is the weird shit.
Remember, moving on. Boat Knight says, "Why did Indrid kill Meerkat and take his place? She did not do that. It was she. Don't put her. The blood is not on her hands. She killed Sam actually."
Well, no, I love Sam dearly. He's a great friend. I would never do that, and I don't think I could.
When in Gout says the new LARP is going to be asked for takes on politics on his non-political style channel since he's too cowardly to talk about them off kick. Yeah. Well, I think the LARP is just he'll be wanting politics questions, guys. So
ask him more about
romance. Ask away. And it's going to be some great takes coming out of there, similar to the one you just heard. You heard how deftly he handled the incest issue, which I didn't even know was an issue.
Nope.
I didn't know that was something up for debate, honestly. But apparently it is.
Also, I am not Queen Cobra. Calm down. I am not. I'm doing that today.
I thought incest is one of those things that everyone kind of agrees is wrong. Doesn't matter what your political affiliation is. But
it's gross. You shouldn't do it. Okay.
Meth Bear says women's opinions and agency are illegal now. Why is Indrid here? Indrid, I'll take a grilled cheese. Meth Bear is very sexist today.
Meth Bear, that's just Meth Bear. It's fine. No, I'm not going to do that. But thank you, Meth Bear.
Thank you, Dank Tank, for saying that. There is no gray area unless you don't live with them. Remember, that's the key point. Right. Okay, guys? If you don't live with them, go ahead. It is meaningful in that case. Alejandro says,
live with your sister, you can fuck her.
No tax on tips with Trump and DSP. Time for DSP to stop paying taxes again. No tax on tips with Trump and DSP. Time for DSP to stop paying taxes again. Well, Papa Polecat says, guys, I can't have sex with my family members. I've known them too long.
Oh, fuck.
Well, that sounds like a you problem.
Yeah. This is devolving.
Any extended family, Papa Polecat?
Yeah,
they are
anyone
in
you
play.
don't live with? Yeah.
They are in play. Just letting you know.
And uncles.
Twice Stan, thanks to the membership. Binho says, so can we romance anyone? Romance Indrid? If you don't live with her, you have a chance, but of course you have to go through the proper channels.
You can say romance Indrid, but please refrain from hitting on me. It annoys me, please. Thank you.
There you go. Yona Hall says,
I'm just a person.
What'd you say, babe? I'll take care of it for you, babe.
What's that, babe? Thanks, babe. I mean, I'll let ALT call me babe because
it's a joke. Yeah. Yona Hall says the incest question is the best way to ask DSP. The more wordy, conditional, single answer it is, the more he takes it seriously, the more he gets railroaded, and the more batshit insane the answer is. So Yona Hall is requesting that if you do ask a political question, make sure it has these 20,000 conditionals to confuse his mind, so he thinks he has to answer it.
That was all over.
Got it.
Yeah, just
Boat Night brought up a great point here. Because Boat Night, a family reunion is a new style of speed dating. Yeah,
that's an orgy.
Now you're starting to get it.
Yeah,
got it,
wow.
guys. All right,
that's so gross. I was gonna like that super chat, but there's no way I'm doing that now. That's gross. That's so gross.
I just get all my takes from DSP, so I'm just following along with what he said. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's go to the one, the only, the Webby. Come on, Webby, hit us with it.
Hey guys, it's Webby. I've been watching you guys for a while, and I know you get a lot of the same questions, and I hope this one isn't one of them.
Okay.
I'm curious what you guys think is the best DSP impression. Everyone has their DSP impression, and some are really good. Some are, I actually pretty much like all of them, but some are certainly goated and some aren't. Personally, I think Tevin has a goated one.
Yeah.
I think Ludacris has a goated one, even though like it almost doesn't sound like DSP, but it's just great. Another one I like actually is ALT's. Like I don't love it, but sometimes he kind of just like goes into it randomly, and it's just like it doesn't sound amazing, but it has great timing. So I don't know. I was thinking you guys make a tier list out of it. Who has the best DSP impression? And also, Meerkat. I like Meerkat's as well. You know, he kind of maybe borrows a bit from Tevin, maybe not. That's just my opinion. Let me know. Have a good one, boys.
That's a good idea for a contest, actually, isn't it? But the best people might not join the contest. I don't think Tevin's going to join our contest, but he does have a great one.
I'd say Snood and Slow Beef are my favorites.
Slow Beef is great. He was one of the innovators. Ludacris, again, he was an innovator as well. Come on, guys. Where's the tips, guys? Come on, guys. That's a Ludacris style. No shade on Ludacris. I'm not doing it justice. I think Lefty has an underrated one. Lefty from Taking L's. Who said
it's too good.
Like the baby style, and I kind of stolen a lot from that one myself because I think that's good. Like, come on, guys, what are you guys doing? Come on, guys. And then Tevin's is good. Because USB-C. What's a USB-C? You know, that kind of thing.
Lefties is too good. It actually it bothers me a lot. It's hard to listen to, so that's it's good.
Theo has a good one. Theo also has the come on, guys. I mean, it's hard to remember them all, but I'm trying to do them justice. But Sam has a great one. Now, Sam, good point.
Yeah,
Sam is really good because he's putting on the American accent as well, so you get the bonus style.
It's awesome.
That'd be a good contest idea, actually. A minute, maybe like 30 seconds, whatever you want. You know, 30 seconds, do an impression. We'll see who wins.
We need a new contest.
It might get grading after an hour of that, though. I don't know, but it'll probably be funny. We'll see. We do need a new contest.
Probably dissociate, but
if you give people
fine.
free reign, it's not like you're all reading the same script. Could be entertaining. You never know what the next person's going to say. So
10-second time limit.
10 seconds.
So
See, that would be fast.
Insane.
Yeah. LTG's was good. LTG was like, it didn't sound like DSP, but you're still laughing because it's just funny. You know?
Any DSP impression is good because they just are.
But anyways, the good idea, Webby.
No, mine's terrible. I'm not really good at it.
Steve oddly doesn't try, does he? Yeah, you don't really have an impression.
I can't nail it, so I'm not
Mine has started morphing into a Cobra impression.
Okay.
Well, guys, where's the Dipskull? Don't you want to see me eat katsu? Come on, guys.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I think that's it. That's how we do it. Impression of any lolcow is in play, right? So you don't have to just be DSP, right? Because then that'll add a little bit more variety to it. Because like then we get like Amberlynn maybe.
Boyle is a crazy bitch.
You know, Bossman Jack is in the house. You know, that'd be funny. Yeah. All right.
I just lost it all.
Just lost it all. Anyways, we're moving forward positively here. NWO News says someone asked Phil when he first knew. Oh God. NWO News says someone asked Phil when he first knew he was gay. I don't believe that's a political question, but we could ask that anyway. Okay.
He didn't deny being gay the other day, so.
Oh yeah, he left that part out of that, didn't he? But usually he overly says how he's not gay, like the typical thing, like Michael Scott does. Like, guys, I am so far not gay. It's hard for me to even understand that. I'm 100%. When someone asks, do you like? Okay, here's the craziest one. When asked about T, okay, in the T memorial, he said, I was play it. What am I just going to explain to you and ruin it?
Yeah.
He said T was a beautiful guy, right? T was a beautiful guy.
Oh, yeah. Personality-wise,
he had to explain how he meant not looks, guys. Don't think it was looks.
He was beautiful inside, guys. I swear, I only mean his personality, guys.
Which, let me tell you, if you have like any normal human being understands, dude. You know, if you have any, it's not even confidence. Just being a normal human being.
There's the problem. It's like the normal human being bit. I think like T was his first real experience of death, and I feel like he was at the age where he couldn't fully process it because he wasn't emotionally mature enough. So, you know, and that's still coming through as well. That teenage mind level of, you know, any sort of expression of any affection has to be like, I'm okay, guys. I'm not being a sissy. You know, look at me crying. I'm just being a sissy. You know, that sort of stuff. But it's like just never changed because clearly he's still like that. Like,
you can call a person beautiful and mean their personality, but Phil is gay. So that's it.
Okay, here we go. Listen to this. You tell me if this person sounds like a normal human being. As Steve is saying, he isn't. I agree.
And he says, T was such a beautiful guy. You know, I'm not talking about his looks. You know, his personality. He was outgoing.
Bro.
Yeah, he's ugly.
T was a beautiful guy. I'm not talking about his looks, guys. Don't think about that. It's like, come on,
I'm
man.
suspicious now.
Also, when asked about Elton John, he had to say, I like Elton John.
Oh, yeah. Remember that.
I like Elton John.
I mean his music.
I mean his music, of course.
Oh, okay. I was about to ask if only gay people like Elton John.
No. He said, I like his music, of course. I'm a married man, okay? Don't even question it. Don't even question it.
Never even seen his butt.
Anyways. Okay. Next up, let's go to the one, the only, the Incorrect Beans. Come on, Incorrect Beans.
Yo, Incorrect Beans here. This isn't really a public style message. Just since I'm not on Discord, I wanted to share some findings. I just watched a wrestling documentary called Larger Than Life, The Pain of Andre the Giant, and I found a really funny clip from Hulk Hogan, of all people, saying he was the guy and he always will be the guy, which I thought quite funny. Maybe there's room for making it into a clip. It's on YouTube. I can't remember what was the channel name. I think it was wrestling documentaries by Spotfight, Larger Than Life, The Pain of Andre the Giant at 37:48. Quite funny.
Somebody write that down.
Andre the Giant.
I would like to see that.
What time did he say again?
I can't remember. It's gone.
Oh, come on.
47, 38?
37, I think.
What?
Like that.
Oh, fuck.
Wrestling documentaries by Spotfight.
37:48 Pendleton. I trust you. If that's it, if you are lying, Pendleton, oh my God, the band will be so fast. The band will be so fast.
I'm seeing some 47s.
I know. Look at these liars. If there's anyone lying, ban them. Ban them. Here we go. 37, 38. Here we go. Oh, here's Hulk Hogan, so I trust it. Here we go. I do see Hulk. So when I see Hulk, I trust it.
That's not Hulk Hogan.
My brother, he was like, he was like a big part of me. How do you replace that?
Aww.
You know, Andre was great. Always never a bad word for anybody. You walk in the dressing room, it was always, hi, boss.
Absolutely an unbelievable guy. He was the guy,
Aww.
and he always will be the guy.
Okay, there it is.
It's sweet in this context. But
yeah, I could definitely use that. Green screen the face and hear it again. There we go. That'll be good.
He's the guy.
And he always will be the guy.
There we go. Okay, there's something there. Big ups. Big ups.
You could talk about death and a person in a way that like does convey, hey, this person means a lot to me, without having to go, oh, by the way, I'm not a sissy, and I don't mean this, and I don't mean that, and like really reinforce an insecurity somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have to have real emotions to do that.
Yeah, it helps. It helps if you've been through the process of grieving, losing someone previously, so you have like experience to draw upon. But still.
Hi, my friends.
That's sad.
We have hit the halfway point. That means it is time for our DSP-isms from PWAP. Hope you are ready. Hold on to your fucking butts. Let's go. Here we go. Come on. PWAP, what do you got for us this week?
From Studio B in Bridgeport, Connecticut. This is PWAP bringing you this week's DSP-isms. And if you cannot tell, I am fired up for this week.
All right.
Because I love this week's list. Typically, we'll nitpick all of DSP's verbal fuck-ups in chronological order from the week before. But this week, I've cherry-juiced the list a little bit and added some of my favorites that I've been sitting on for a while now. So without further to-dos, let's get warmed up with the first one, which isn't really a DSP-ism. It's actually a LARP question that I did, and his response to it really is the whole DSP-ism. I asked him when he was looking for a new food gimmick goal. I suggested that he try the Thanksgiving turkey leg from Arby's and see if he would try that on stream. And this was the response I was given.
Will I get a Thanksgiving turkey leg from Arby's? No. Probably not. Unless we get... Listen, this whole hit the goals for a week and then do a reward at the end, like a DSP tries it, is a new thing we're trying. It's worked for 1 week. It looks like it's going to work for week 2. If this continues, then maybe I would, right? Maybe I actually would continue on and try weird things like that. A fast food turkey leg sounds absolutely revolting to me, but maybe it would be all right. I don't know. Let's keep it rolling. Let's keep the support going. Let's keep the street getting hit, and then we'll go from there, right?
Getting hit.
Next up, I had been listening to WPIG last week, and there was debate over whether Phil had said groundbreaking news or browned breaking news.
Yes, I remember this.
I couldn't find the clip to help us settle this debate.
Okay.
But it occurred to me that groundbreaking news is a really dumb saying, and I don't think I've ever heard it before. So I checked Pig-Pigo to see if maybe Phil had done this one before. And here you go.
But honestly, I've been following PAX all weekend. I've been waiting for some big news to come out of PAX, right?
PAX.
I've been waiting for some gigantic, what's going to happen. And I follow actually a bunch of people who are in the business, who are in the gaming business. And I see them tweeting constantly, PAX. And I'm reading every tweet. I'm looking at, like, there's no info. There's nothing happening at PAX. It's not here's some great groundbreaking news from PAX, I mean, we just had Gamescom a week or two ago, E3 a couple months ago. There's no...
So, most of you aren't new here. You know he says things that are just so ridiculous, but I feel like sometimes the audience is in disbelief, and they think I might just be making some of these up. It's the monkey in the room that I just can't seem to get rid of.
The elephant on your back.
It's the monkey on my chest. No. Philip, what's it called? Help me out here.
At least that's that elephant is off my back.
Way to go, Phil. Way to stick the
I thought you were joking.
No.
One, too.
He said it.
On the same time that's been happening, I got to admit, I'm felted because I fucked up the English language a little bit too this week.
Thank you. Yeah.
Let me explain. ALT was talking about something being a whole ball of wax.
Oh, that's fine.
A normal saying.
Yes.
Probably.
I
was going to flip out. That's totally fine. A ball of wax. Absolutely.
You're fine.
Holy shit, I was heated.
Nothing wrong there.
I got extremely heated for a second.
Ball of wax?
Calm down. Calm down, babe.
Saying, probably, if you were a candle maker in the 18th century.
No, totally fine.
I just heard ball of wax, and I thought he said a whole bowl of wax.
No, ball.
I'm felted, and I think is disgusting.
Thank you.
Moving on from that.
Disgusting.
DSP had an old tweet where he was talking about nostalgia and how he can see things through rose-colored glasses. I'm wondering if he just means pink frames instead of lenses. Phil decided to tell everyone that he cannot play co-op games. It's a whole genre that he misses out on, that he referred to as crew-based games.
Oh, God, no.
Sure.
No, crew-based?
I remember heing him say crew-based games.
Crew-based? Come on. I need the clip for that. No. Crew-based.
He said it.
Not being able to...
Crew-based.
That fucking guy said it.
Crew-based games. The excuse for not being able to play Call of Duty with his fans and making a lobby with them was because of a concern that detractors might be able to spoof his email in order to disrupt the lobby.
What the fuck?
Because if spoofing an email was a thing you could do, that's something that would definitely just be utilized for getting into Call of Duty matches. Phil was trying to talk about his PC desktop, but I think he had his gaming soulmate Andy on the brain again because he referred to it as a test top. And that's all I have for DSP-isms for the week. But there is one more bonus clip that is going to be a thank you to everybody who's been sending me these on Twitter. I was out of town last weekend, so I had a bunch of people tweeting them at me, and sometimes I just control FPWAP in the chat of a WPIG stream, and it takes me right to all the DSP-isms. So that's awesome. I never thought I could do that. That's really cool. So this one's for you guys, paying it forward with helping somebody else with their nitpick of DSP. So Steve, you can add this one to your list if it's not there already too.
Say the word Keurig again. It's Keurig. Is it Keurig? Keurig? I don't know how to pronounce it.
Keurig. That's Keurig.
Keurig. Big ups, P-Wop. Legendary segment. Hope it goes forever. And ball of wax is a very well used term. Everyone knows ball of wax. The different ball of wax, the same ball of wax, large ball of wax.
Ball of wax.
All these balls. I'm juggling them. I can juggle so much balls. You just can't deal with it. You're coping and seething, everybody, with the balls. All right, next up, let's go.
Balls.
Oh, that's going to be someone's clip, that.
That's the good part.
Mario Faker in the house. Let's fucking go. Come on.
Hey guys, it's Mario Faker again. And it seems like there might be some trouble in the paradise that is the Burnell household.
No.
What could that be about? I mean, I doubt we'll ever see Kat on stream again, but do you think that she would be on if the Kino Boys requested it?
No.
No. Maybe if they called her Queen Cat?
Oh.
What do you think?
Oh.
Nah.
I don't know about being on Kino, but they might be able to convince him to do another stream with her, over on his channel.
Yeah, they might say, I think it's a good idea, yeah.
Like, your king needs his queen, that sort of thing, yeah.
I feel like I have some insight as a woman right now. If a man had kept me trapped in his home so I could have shelter and ruined my life and made my weight shoot up 200 pounds, I don't think anything would sway me to get on camera. I don't think there's anything that they could say to get her back on camera.
She already was on camera twice, though.
I know. Well, yeah, I know.
But here's the thing.
But seeing the comments and stuff was probably really rough.
Yeah, I agree with that. Absolutely. They were rough the first time she was on. They were rough the first day she was on. Remember when she was, much different style person? They were already rough then.
Sure.
I don't know if you guys heard this on This Week, but someone asked about when's Kat coming back on, and Philip took an extremely serious tone to this. He took guys, it's not going to happen now. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I can't tell you what's going on, but something is happening, and it's very personal, and we can't talk about it right now, but she really wanted to be on this whole year, but something happened that led to this not happening.
It is baby. Health. I'm telling you, it's her health. Something's up with her health. I swear it's not fucking divorce.
One of these days, he's going to come on stream and he'll have forgotten to put his ring on.
No.
I think. See, this is the thing. Steve, I'm a divorce coin. I'm a divorce coin holder happily. However, this leads me to believe it's a little health style, because it sounded like that to Philip, that he doesn't want to say it, but it definitely is something and it's every week appointments, guys.
Yeah.
There's not much there's not much shit you got to do every week appointments unless you got a real problem.
Dialysis.
Arguing about how much she gets.
Dialysis, possibly, because fat. Sorry.
So, I don't know. I think
he's lying to you. Hey,
thyroid. Yeah, thyroid.
There's something going on there, health style, and he's not going to say it. So it's definitely not him, because if it was him, he'd happily say it, right? He'd love to get the pity bucks from that.
It's someone else's health information. He's not going to say that.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know. Well, it's just something's going on. He's talking about it a lot differently than the usual. Like, guys, I can't tell you that. It's none of your business. So shut the fuck up. He was sharing a lot about it without saying actually what it was. So
he wanted to say so bad.
Speculation, obviously, but there you go. The Pasta Maker says some Twitter guy says the show is just a bunch of hairy men. Indrid's just one of the boys now. Good thing she learned the urinal rules earlier. Hell yeah, she knows the urinal rules. That's right.
We did a whole fucking hour and a half long segment on where we would use the urinal on
and that's
Detractor
on the tractor beam. So the question was Steve, let's say you got a urinal wall with five up there. Okay, there's 5 places to pee, Steve. There's one person on the far left. There's one person on the far right. Where do you go in between those? Square in the middle, or do you cozy up?
Middle.
Okay,
middle. You have to have at least one porcelain pot in between. Yeah.
All right. Well, here's the other problem. Then the last one, I promise, guys. We have a 5 urinal setup here. 5. I'll show you hand graphs here.
Oh, 5.
This one is taken.
1.
This one is taken. Where do we go in this situation? Both of these are now taken. People are peeing here. Where are you going? You have these 3 options.
You go to the side so that you're only like next to one person on one side of your body.
Yeah.
And then you
call them both cunts because if they're doing that, they're doing it on purpose. So,
yeah.
Okay.
One of them came in with all 5 urinals open and went, I'm going for
Snoop
2
said you
or
go
4.
home.
No.
Just go home.
Doing it on purpose.
I think the correct answer is closest to the door probably as well. You want to get in there, fuck washing the hands, just get on out, you know? And you might give a little bump to the guy next to you because you're pissed. I've done that before many times. Quick bump. Anyways,
yeah, just
let's
like
a
little growl, like.
I make sure to show. I take a full step back from the toilet to show dominance. You can't deal with this, guys. You sure you want to stand there? And when they see the weapon I'm dealing with, they back away fast.
Me?
Okay. Anyways, moving forward positively here. Yes, I am.
Okay.
And Anshul Mishra says Trump wins the election and brings out DSP on stage. The contest to RP as Phil is 15 seconds of fame. Oh, it's a role play as Phil. We'll see. Could be a good idea, Anshul. Big ups. Big Stinky 669 says in a reality where this would happen, the funniest game show that DSP could be on, my vote is Family Feud. Funniest?
I'd put him on. I'd put him in Squid Game.
No, well, that's not as funny. That would be more different style. But for the funniest one, Family Feud would be good because he wouldn't know how people answer at all. I think he would say insane shit on that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he's a know-it-all who knows nothing.
So 100 women. Yeah. What's the first thing you do when you wake up? And Phil would be like, I don't know, vacuum.
Tell him to make me breakfast.
You know.
Yeah.
Check to see if people have been responding well on Twitter or Kick Chat.
I think my sick girlfriend is getting up to make food.
I think the knowledge questions will be fun. The knowledge shows will be funny, but
you have to get your legs out of the bed, and then you have to
newlyweds.
go to the toilet.
Oh, newlyweds! Now that's a good idea.
Yeah,
we asked Kat, what's her favorite color? And then Phil be like, "Oh shit, hold on,
white."
We asked Catherine, what's her birthday? Holy shit, what is this? Yeah, Philip's panicking.
What the fuck is this shit?
I'd quite like to see him on. There's a British game show called The 1% Club, and it's basically, instead of general knowledge, it's like logic puzzles and things. So they start off like quite easy. There's 100 people in the game, and then they ask them a question that 90% of people that they surveyed got right.
Okay,
and so
smarter than a 5th grader.
No, sort of, but it gets worse. It gets like harder as you go along. So then you get to like 80%, 70%, 60%, and then you just keep going until you get to a question that like only 1% of people should be able to answer. And so I want to see what point he goes out at.
It would be the first question.
I think so. The 90%. Yeah. There's like a bit of embarrassment for going out on the very first question. So
yeah.
We asked Kat a question of. Do you have where were you born? What state were you born in? Philip's like, holy shit, I have no idea.
I think it starts with
I have no idea what state that is.
Virginia?
Jay Wuso in the house says, I don't know how to convey my emotions. You still haven't told me. I don't know how to convey my emotions. You still haven't told me. Big ups, Jay Wuso.
He's just pissed.
Jericho says, Indrid, if Snood kept you trapped in his home, you can say so. Are you trapped in Snood's home is the question from Jericho.
I mean, if that were the case, it's very cozy, so probably not. I have no complaints.
Smitty Werberman Jensen says, remember Phil confirmed Kat sits in chat and snitches on Detractor so she might see all the mean comments.
Don't do that.
I don't remember exactly what you're referencing, Smitty, because I don't think she's there doing that. I don't think she does that like regularly. I think I do remember something about that during like the Halloween thing or something. She was in the chat for something.
Yeah, people with thinner skin, that shit hurts. Like,
well, I think that's tough. I mean, if you don't want to be on the internet and you are on the internet and you see people talking like shit on the internet, that's tough for anybody, man. It's not like she's asking for it. She's not saying, I'm going to start she did start a YouTube channel, but at that time she had one viewer at most, so it's a little different.
And that was on her terms too. This is different.
Bob Starsky says, someone asked Phil about Gary Barlow's huge son.
Who is that?
I think it's a British style reference.
It is. Yeah, it's a British style reference.
Come on.
Gary Barlow was in Take That, and then had like a pretty decent solo career. And he posted on social media recently a family photo, and his son is like a good 2 foot taller than him. His son is fucking huge.
Damn.
So it's become a bit of a meme in Twitter.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Okay, nice.
This must be some of that British humor. Okay, next up. Faction feud. Go.
Hey, big ups. That being said, now do you think the political arc will open the door for the casino to be able to unleash Phil on their political enemies like they did Rich? I personally would love to see Phil felt Destiny. That's all.
Oh my god.
No. Guys, no.
I'd like to see him try.
One thing you have to remember is Philip has on his main channel, at best, okay, I'm going to be positive here and say that at best 400 viewers. Normally now we're down to not even 300 on a podcast. These big names, guys, they're not going to have Philip on their show to know, pick anyone, okay? Destiny, who has how many 100,000 people watching him. What percent of that audience knows who DSP is, right? You're talking about 1, 2, 3%. It's not going to be a good idea for content for their channel. So there's no fucking way on earth we're going to get those big names. If you deal in the lolcow side of things, that's different, So will he be on lolcow live? Absolutely, right? But I mean, I think if they're going to get into I think he will go on Local Live eventually once the drummer's dried up, as it already is, right? But I don't know. He's not going to go on Tim Pool. He's not going to go on these shows that have real audiences. It's not that funny for them, guys. You know what I mean?
Pretend. That shit would be so fun if he tried to, win at some political argument. I don't know. It would be fantastic.
So I agree with you. Like Destiny has a DSP roast clip about the car thing that has 500,000 views. Yeah, but I just don't see. I think, okay, let's for a second pretend that DSP gets in contact with Destiny and they say, okay, we might do this. It's all going to be to shit on Philip. There's not going to be, there's no value in any way for DSP's takes to be said on Destiny's channel. It's going to be just to shit on him. And I think even DSP would recognize that. Even DSP would recognize that and not do it.
Maybe he'd see he has dog shit takes.
I think DSP would know. I'm not.
You could sell him a certain way. Think about like Phil has had Keemstar on, so you and Keemstar encouraged him to do things. Kino have gaslit him into doing certain things. You can sell him certain ways.
But he's got so little self-awareness.
And
DSP, I don't think he would, but I mean, it's not impossible that he could.
Destiny did interview the LTG. That is true, Boat Knight. How did that go? Did anyone see that? Because I did not. Was that a normal two guys talking style thing, or was it shitting on LTG the whole time? Because
I can't watch Destiny.
The only thing I've seen, Destiny about DSP was making fun of the car thing, and I think there's one other clip making fun of the begging something else, but it's just shitting on him basically. How was the LTG interview? It was boring. Oh, okay, so
boring. Well, okay, Destiny's jaw does this thing where it goes to the side, and I have this thing where repetitive motions and sounds make me feel rage. It's not his fault, it's my fault, but I can't deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
His mouth moves weird.
Okay.
My bad.
Moving on.
Oh yeah, because DSP's moves fine, doesn't it?
I can't look at him most of the time when I'm listening, Steve. It's bad.
Okay, so Boat Knight says it was boring with LTG. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't see that happening. But if it happened, I would be all for it. It'd be funny if it did happen. Because, there at some point, that's the one thing. He's going to bring up the car shit, right? It's a buyer's market for cars. But anyways, movie sign in the house says, what state were you born in? Phil, I don't know.
I don't know. Why does it matter?
What state were you? We asked Catherine Burnell. What's any question? I think the actual answer is Newlyweds. That's the best game to ask about because there'd be nothing that he could not answer anything. I don't think. Right? What could he answer about her?
Yeah.
What's her favorite game? I don't know. She doesn't like games anymore, dumb fuck. I'm not answering that. Stop with the personal questions.
I think she likes Skyrim, but I don't know.
You like Yakuza, didn't you, honey?
You can't.
We asked Phil.
You can't do that.
Phil, what's his favorite food? And he goes, you don't have to answer that if you don't want to, babe.
Right. He just tells her not to.
You can't do that in the Newlywed game because they're alone when they answer the questions. Yeah. And that's the low-key best part. apart because you can't say like, you definitely like Skyrim, right, honey? Right there. You can't do that. So
we should do that one where they had a lie detector. Do you remember that? I think it was, I can't remember, it was called like Question Truth or something like that. It was really famous because they would ask you like increasingly private personal questions while you were hooked up to lie detector. And then,
I remember that.
Do you enjoy?
You have your family in front of you.
Yeah, it's kind of funny, but they're not doing that. But
anyway, like, were you in love with somebody else on your wedding day?
That show was brutal.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I miss that era.
Although to be fair, the problem is then that he does sometimes believe his own bullshit, so it won't be picked up as a lie. So there's always that possibility. But that'd be good.
Big ups to Iwamoto who made this new logo.
Cat being fed.
Okay, bye.
Next up. I like that. I like that.
Speaking of Iwamoto, let's go.
Big up, guys. Iwamoto here. So question mostly for Steve. Yesterday on a Level 1 podcast, it was very odd. It seemed like Philip somehow has entangled his resurgence with the victory of Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Do you have any thoughts on that? Because it almost seems like, because he's talking about the pendulum, like does he think that a conservative / Republican country gives him more of a platform, or do you think it's because he thinks he can go back to the way things were, where he was able to say more egregious things and not get any backlash? What do you think it is?
Want that?
Big ups?
Yeah, there's a lot of that in it. I mean, obviously, as a narcissist, he's going to be able to make most things about himself anyway. That's what he does. But yeah, he will see it as like not necessarily an endorsement, but a sort of like, okay, you can go, you can say what you want now, So and because he's been having this resurgence, think about all the years we've spent trying to not be that. We've grown up, we're a different person now. We don't make those sort of jokes anymore. Years of that.
I've changed.
At a point where, awareness of things like gender identity and what words to use and things like that are quite like prevalent culturally. Yeah. He's aware of all that going on in the background. He tries to act a certain way, and now the pendulum has swung around the same time as he's having his resurgence. So now it's like go nuts. The chains have been taken off. You can go. You can run. So I think he's seen it.
The man who's changed can go back to the way he changed from.
Yep.
If you think about it for like 10 seconds, everything his biggest career. When he was biggest ever in his career was Barack Obama was president,
Yeah.
And he bitched very heavily about every president since then. There is no president he has ever spoken positively of. He spoke shit about Trump many times. He said, and I said on Twitter, if you didn't see it, Philip is in favor of, which some might say are not Republican thoughts. I'll share them here. He wanted the vaccines to be rolled out quicker. He wanted them to be out faster, actually, than they were, and then he also wanted more government handouts during the.
That's interesting.
Yeah, he wanted more. He said, "Well, they gave you like $1,000. What's that going to do?" He wanted more government handouts for the
stimulus checks.
Yeah, the stimulus checks.
Oh, I mean, me too.
I wouldn't consider those to be, Republican style thoughts, at least.
No.
But there we go.
That's very backwards. That's very backwards, Phil.
But yeah. And again, on that show, the politics show, he said the thing that he wants to refinance, he thinks refinancing his home is going to solve all the problems. And he blames the interest rate on that, when actually the reason his interest rates are so bad is because he went bankrupt.
Also that.
He left out that part, but you went bankrupt, sir. That means your interest rates are never going to be that great. You know what I mean? But all right.
You're fucked like a little bit, sir.
People are going to be like, we shouldn't lend to this guy. He's got a history of not paying back his debts.
We're never going to get our money back, dudes.
Yeah, like he has a history of bankruptcy and having hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt. We want to let this guy refinance? And by the way, refinancing is just getting more debt. Right? It's not like a magical wand that says, woohoo, everything's fine. What is he hoping to do? I do not know.
Rack up the debt and then declare bankruptcy again and get it wiped out.
He gets free money right now.
Just keep doing that
then...
until your parents die and you can get your inheritance, and that's it.
Yeah.
You sort of
Very
Should be
smart.
any day now.
Very smart financial choice. Maybe I do want Destiny to ask him about that as well. Okay, let's get to the Master Beef. Come on, Master Beef. Let's go.
I just wanted to say a big ups to the hairy, middle-aged, grown-ass men that gossip about DSP for 2 to 3 hours every single day. Just stay gossiping, and more importantly, stay hairy.
That's important. Honestly,
Get in, losers. We're going snorting. We're going detracting. That's better.
I do enjoy the hairy aspect. Big ups to Fiskgas. Let's go, Fiskgas. Come on.
Hey, that being said, I hope you're all doing well. I would like to ask you, why do you think the pig is acting all this smug, considering he's like one of the biggest fence sitters? Why is he acting so smug about Trump getting reelected? Like, I don't remember him being all that pushy or anything at all towards Trump or Kamala Harris. So I'm wondering why he's doing it. Like, does he think that Trump is going to take an interest and send the U.S. military after the trolls? I don't know. It's just weird. I'd like to hear your take on it. Anyway, thank you. Take it easy.
I don't know. I like. Arguably,
I think he just wants to be on the winning side.
I think he wants to be on the winning side. He wants to be on. Let's just make it as simple as possible. He wants to be on the Kino Casino side. That's it.
Yeah.
I think that's the long and short of it. His worst life events happened under Trump. I don't think that's very arguable. You know, if you think about it, he went bankrupt under Trump. He lost Leanna under Trump. He masturbated.
He masturbated under Trump.
So
that's a word.
It's just not
a sentence. That's a very fun sentence. Yeah.
The vest streak happened after the changeover or before? That's a good question.
No, it was after he declared bankruptcy, which was in 2020, wasn't it?
Yeah, so
it was during COVID, because I remember a lot of people being like, "Look, it's happening. We're in lockdown. People are like struggling for money, and there's this motherfucker during the vest streak." So pretty sure that was 2020.
You still got a stimulus. Woo.
I don't know. And, but anyways, I think it's really just because of Trump. And he also bitched about Trump many times. Thank you, Nar. I played it on WPIG yesterday. He thinks Trump's a horrible businessman because he wouldn't pay off Sikorsky for their helicopters. They had to become a collection agency against Trump, and he would always pass it along. I don't think he really likes Trump. There's no history of him saying anything positive about Trump until now. So it's just, there we go.
It's just the winning side. He wants Kino Casino to kiss his little balls. That's all.
And it's an opportunity to act smug and superior and lord it over other people. And he will take that because
I chose the winner, even though I didn't vote.
I'm better than you. I'm having a resurgence. Everybody loves me.
Nah.
Meth Bear says he has plenty of equity to where the risk might be acceptable because taking the house could net a profit, but he wants a full cash out, debt to the hilt to start a savings account. And that's how he's going to use
Dumb
it.
as fuck.
That's how he's going to use it. Like, oh, look at this new money I got in my bank account. Okay, well, got to spend it.
It's mine now.
Like, you don't have to pay that part back, but you do, All right, anyways, let's go to Kaiser. Come on, Kaiser, hit us with it.
Hello, sirs.
Hello,
Kaiser Augustus on behalf of the Underworld Order here. Now, guys, DSP had a bit of a melty on the Copecast about being called out for not voting, despite the fact that he wants to start a politics show. He gave some cope about never living in a swing state, more like a sway state. Am I right?
Hey.
But, things like local elections, local propositions exist. And Kat actually voted in 2 local initiatives, as well as the 2022 general elections. She voted for Initiative 2302, which was about raising the minimum wage in Renton to match the one in Tukwila. I mean, I'm saying that she voted for it. We don't have proof that she did or she didn't, but it's kind of obvious that she voted for it. But the second one is kind of more interesting. It was in April 25th, 2023, King County Proposition 1, Crisis Care Center levy, which would finance 5 new crisis centers which would take care of people with mental health and substance abuse problems. Makes you think.
There we go. Not Meth Bear. Kaiser. Kaiser coming in hot with the knowledge here of the public information of people's voting history, which is public. Philip liked to say that could be for maybe a little nod to a family member, maybe someone that might enjoy a drink that you add sugar to. Might put in bathtubs.
I'm not settled now. Where was the question about dinner?
I know he forgot about it.
Right.
He forgot about it.
Yeah.
But anyways.
What's for dinner? So.
But it's Philip did get very heated at that. And if you take his thought process, you just extrapolate that. No one should vote ever unless you live in one of the 5 states that matter to the election. Sound good?
If he just owned it and be like, yeah, I didn't vote. I didn't do it. Like, that'd be fine. Like, a lot of people don't vote. Just don't be all pissy about it when people call you out for the fucking truth. It's so stupid.
Mike Starr says, totally disagree. He's never said anything liberal ever. Well,
he's never said anything smart.
No, he's tried to make you think he was. Like with the ally slide, that's a move towards a more liberal position on LGBT rights. So he's tried to make you think he was.
Ally.
But he never did. Because I remember doing that bit where in one of my videos where it's like somebody was talking about something in his chat and he went, hey, I don't want any of that in my chat. It was something about like trans rights or there'd been like a rule in his group court or something. But he was just like, nope, I don't want any of that in my chat. If you talk about that, you're banned. And it's like, that's the hypocrisy there. That's like, if you want to do the liberal thing, fucking act like this, you know?
My point is, like, he bitched about every single person, and he's never said anything positive about Trump at all. It's all been negative. But he's also been negative about every single president possible. Okay, so he just going wherever the wind blows, typical to someone that doesn't have friends and just will go wherever they think they'll be accepted, right? I'll change whatever the fuck I want. You'll like me? Okay, yeah, well, I'm Republican, hell yeah. Oh, you'll like me? Okay, yeah, I'm Democrat, absolutely. Whatever it takes, whatever it takes. And he said bad shit about Obama, Bush. He said every single person I can find examples of what it is. And it's none of his own feelings, it's just wherever the wind blows, how can I look cool? You know, how will you think positively of me? What do I have to say for that to happen? And I'll say it, you know.
Desperate for friends.
Yeah,
please.
So, let's go to the one, the only Kenny B. Come on, Kenny.
Big ups to all you hairy beasts out there.
Thank you.
My question is, recently I think it was Broside Phil was planning to do a charity stream, you know, because Phil was talking about how worthless all his detractors are. My question is, when do you think Phil can be guilt-tripped to actually do a charity stream or a giveaway stream? Thanks, guys. Big ups.
Never, I don't think. Unless it's automatically done. Unless it's automatic.
When it's a health issue that affects him, I think.
We did have the giveaway years ago, didn't we? The empty cases.
Yeah, but that was, again...
That was a week of Christmas stuff. It wasn't necessarily a charity thing.
No.
That was like, I have this shit to get rid of, and I have zero need for this, and I have a lot of shit building up around my house, so this might be a way to give shit away, I guess. You know, that was it.
Cool. Look like this guy does giveaways for his fans. So
if he needed like some sort of operation, then I think he'd do a charity for me stream.
Yeah, that's the problem though. It would all be for him.
Yeah,
it would never be
it's
for
still
like
charity.
I
guess technically.
The game is not in it. But you get a lot of cool stuff. I did a cool
metal case for it. Look at it.
And Leanna's sitting next to him, rolling her eyes. The game is not in it.
I traded in the game, but you know.
Yeah, I traded in the game years ago, but I can sign this art book. It has 3 pages. All right. Anyway,
if my partner did that, I'd be so embarrassed. Like, oh my god, he's sending out empty boxes.
Let's go for Cyborg Crab in the house. Come on, Cyborg.
What's the crack, lads? Appreciate all the content. Big ups to the panel. But short message, just absolutely fascinated that the fucker sat for 45 minutes on that panel for the election night. Didn't know arse from elbow. Couldn't weigh in on anything. And the only things he had to say was just like, yeah, my life's fucked. Refinance my home, please, man. Oh, my only political opinions are the shit that orbits literally the 100 square foot around my property. Maybe even just contained within the office. Like that's as far as his political opinion extends outwards towards. But I can't believe sitting on that 45-minute stream and, you know, squirming in the chair while everybody says like incredibly based takes, so to speak. And he cuts like a 30-second promo and bounces out. And then he sits and he's like, yeah, I think I can launch a political channel off this. I think now's the time to lean into politics. I'm just surprised it didn't scare him off completely.
I know.
Anyway, appreciate the content.
Yeah.
Peace out.
That's what I'm saying too. Is I think he really just saw the numbers, but didn't think about it at all because he couldn't say anything. He added 0 to the whole conversation, and they were asking him too. He says, "Well, yeah, I don't like either side." That's what he started with, and at the end, he's like, "Okay, let me get a big out." He's like, "Fuck the Democrats for I don't know stuff," and then left. And yep, I should continue this. This went perfectly, you know.
I think that if he does DS politics, I think that's the highest likelihood of him being as canceled as he can be. But I think that's dangerous.
I'm telling you, right? The takes on DSP politics, you will be able to find the exact tweet he read shortly before the stream. Like down to the wording. If someone says like, you know, GDP growth percent is up, that under Trump, you know, Phil will be like the economy's doing great, everyone's fine, blah, 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 blah. The GDP growth under Trump is up by this. You'll be able to find it. You'll be able to find the exact tweets he'll have read before.
He's just gonna like print out Trump tweets and then just regurgitate those. It'll be great.
I have him on his phone now, you know.
Yeah. Oh, on his phone.
Let me show you this graph, you know, and go to the tweet that's got the graph in.
I just, like I said before, I don't think he knows how, like, this. When you get in the political field, the political space, there's people that make those political style videos. Some of them, commentators, they shit out 10 videos a day about whatever the fuck. All right, guys, here's my take on this. Here's my take on this.
At least, yeah.
And when Philip says the most insane shit, they're going to add that to the cycle of like, okay, let's check out what DSP said about this, and here's all the reasons he was wrong. Wow, what an idiot! So like,
wow,
and he's not on either side too. So both sides will kind of probably not agree with his takes either. So he'll have both sides shitting on him. You know,
that's the best thing about Phil is that he can bring both sides together in opposition to him.
Yes,
yes. He will say something that will piss off either side because he just doesn't understand enough to fully commit to it. So both sides will be like, this is just shallow, this is stupid, he doesn't know what he's talking about. And then both sides are piling in on him. It's going to be fucking great.
And that's true too.
Reading Twitter.
That's true too. We might be overestimating Phil's reach as well because, you know, he's going to do this only on Kick. So what? We're looking at possibly 100 viewers because he's not going to do YouTube.
40.
So it might just be a fun sideshow for a while, but then I believe the normies will check out very soon, right?
Well, like
I think certain takes might kick off on... Because, I mean, he's gone viral on TikTok.
That's true.
For
that's
the
true.
wrong reasons.
That's true.
So, yeah, exactly. I think, you know, he's streaming on Kick to a minor audience. Sorry, Indrid, but, you know,
you're
the right clip on Twitter goes viral or goes viral on another channel, another platform, and same thing happens.
But with everything he does, it's like there's a novelty to it. It's going to die out because he can't change and he can't keep up with it, and there's just nothing fun about it. So it's going to be bad. I can't wait to see it.
Let's see Philip's take on charity here. So we were talking about charity.
Yeah, poor Jade.
Oh God, Jade, get fucked, Jade. Less games.
Oh boy.
That's what your money has given you, Jade. Thanks.
Everyone wants to be happy, and everyone deserves happiness. So when you're sitting here on Thanksgiving and say, wow, I'm thankful for all the shit that I have, you have to also be understanding that not everyone has it as good as you. And every once in a while, maybe you should go out of your way to go help someone else, to donate to a charity or whatever. Do it if you can, all right? And again, that's not something that I do publicly. I'm not going to tell you what charities I donate to or anything like that.
I should donate, but you don't.
That is something you can do really good. If you're doing
Wasn't it
good
Forza that we got that
meltdown?
Stuff.
You should help out others. You should go the extra mile. Oh, good way to show how thankful you are for everything you have is to help those who don't have.
Okay.
Okay, guys?
Okay, Phil.
Oh, there was not a single charitable donation in those bank leaks, was there? So whoever's LARPing is Phil to do that, because that's obviously not Phil's
it's not
data,
him.
his identity. No.
Give
whoever's
to
doing
people,
that was
but I'm
also
not
donating to charity. That's a great LARP.
Yep. All right, Kamek in the house. Let's go.
Kamek!
Hello. That being said, this is Kamek.
Mm-hmm.
My question to all of you is, has being in the detractor sphere caused any brain rot in your life?
Yes.
Whenever I'm sitting at a stoplight waiting for the light to turn green, I think to myself every single time, time go.
Dude, my license plate says time go.
I know. Andrew got her license plate that really says that time go. That's on her license plate. So
Snoot has one too. We're fucked.
Indrid has a tattoo, don't you?
It says bust.
Yes.
And it has I got it for the 2,000 subscriber special. I got the Beam UFO and it says bust.
Yep.
I love it.
No, so there you go.
Yeah, we've got brain rot. That's definitely something.
For
happening.
me, it's words. You know, if you hear certain words, you know, you kind of laugh. You know,
style. Yeah.
Robust is never normal again. And when my kids will now, if we say pizza, they'll say pizza pie. You know, because of that.
Pizza pie. Turn on the oven.
Well, my kids now, they've started this. This is not related to anything, but the phrase Steve and Indrid, clap those cheeks.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That's somehow they picked that up in school, right? So clap those cheeks. They don't know what it means, but it means like winning in a video game to them. So we're playing Mario Kart, and they're like, "I'm gonna clap those cheeks, Daddy." And then they say, "Yeah, I'm the clapper. I'm gonna clap you." I'm laughing so hard. Like, I'm the clapper. I'm gonna get those cheeks. Like, all right.
My God, that's amazing.
I'm the clapper. All right. Okay.
One thing I do say now is the consequences thing. You chose to break the law. It's bleeding over into my life. It's over. It's all over.
You chose to break the law. Big ups too. The one, the only.
I can never bring anyone back. I can never bring anyone back to my house now.
Oh yeah, because they think you're an insane person.
Yeah.
Because you've got like a freaky stalker word wall.
They like anyone walks in there, they think this guy's insane. I'm out.
I don't want to end up in a jar. Bye.
Even if you explain it.
Brit detractors might understand the reference for Alan Partridge when he goes and it's that. I can never bring anyone back because the moment they see this, there is nothing I can say that doesn't make me look mental. So,
and even if you explain it, it doesn't help.
Yeah,
right?
it don't help. No.
Just this guy that I watched is a fucking idiot. Okay.
Hang on, I can explain, but you can't really because it's like, all right.
No.
Anyways, I'm still leaving. Thank you.
Bye. Anyways. I understand.
Because Boat Night, he says, what's the DSP retirement plan? Only 25 years away. The streak has to continue. Boat Night.
Wait till the parents die.
Mom and dad dying.
The streak's going to continue. No problem, guys. Come on. Triple T Augie says, he's literally said, I'm the charity before. I'm the charity. He has said that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm the charity.
Being honest.
Because VLX says, political commentary is like a muscle. It strengthens with use and good and practice. Phil's is atrophied, and the same can be applied to anyone who only pays attention once every 4 years. That's why Philip said, today is Super Tuesday, when it was election day. When it was not, that's not driving. Super Tuesday.
I was laughing so hard when you were screaming about that. I was driving, and I was listening, and it was a good time.
This is known as Super Tuesday. And he says it with so confidence,
bitch.
This is Super Tuesday, everybody, here on the US of A. Thank you. Anyways, Evil Mode in the House says, I always yell, turn on the ovens when my wife does it. That's a good one, too. Turn on the ovens.
Pizza pie.
On sugar. What does the sugar do? That's a classic one.
Yeah.
I think Chew's getting not brain rot, but more hatred towards me because of it. That's the real problem. Because I say those stupid jokes.
I say maybe she puts up with the singing.
Well, he's got a nice voice, Steve. That's part of it.
It's for the content of the lyrics rather than the voice.
I mean,
yeah.
Funny song with like a good voice. That's the best. That's the best.
One time, what was the one where the ants, where they come curdled up and dry it?
Wow.
She's like, "Are we doing this?" So like, yeah, it's just real quick. It's real quick.
Yeah, just hang on, honey.
Hang on.
All right, Waffle Bunny, 1, 2, 3. Come on.
Buy you another month of Crunchyroll, darling.
Yeah. Crunchyroll. We got to keep. We go premium Crunchyroll, obviously.
Please.
All right, come on. Here we go.
Hey guys, long time viewer, first time caller.
Big ups,
With
Waffle
that
Bunny.
being said,
Ooh.
I think it's funny how Kat showed more knowledge and skill with Yakuza when Phil has had nearly 20 years of gaming. Still looks like a toddler when he plays the game. I mean, how many games has he played? Like nearly every game that's ever released. It's insane.
Yes.
Anyway, does this have something to do with inability of problem solving and critical thinking skills? I would like to get some Steve's input on this. Anyways, love the show. Romance
Atrophied
everyone.
muscle.
Bye.
Romance everyone. Yeah, because as you can see when that gameplay, even though Kat is not some great game player, if you've seen her play that, what was it called? The one with the arrow, the snow, red hair girl. What's it called? Anyways. Wild. What? She has an arrow. She's shooting machine.
Oh, Horizon
animals.
Zero Dawn.
Oh, she's really not good at that game at all. She doesn't understand the basic mechanics. Like, but she at least kind of cares.
She likes it.
But she doesn't get the story, but she cares about it a little bit. Philip definitely was different in the Yakuza. He doesn't know anything what's going on, and Kat knows how the mechanics work. But yeah, go ahead, Steve.
I caught that. You mixing me and Philip again.
I do sometimes. Very similar look. No, just kidding.
No, oh God. Oh my God.
No, but yeah, I wish I knew because his just complete lack of critical thinking skills drives me mad. I don't know how you can
How did he get this far?
Yeah, I don't know how. The amount of games he's played that in some way have challenged his critical thinking skills. Not necessarily all point and clicks, but sometimes, there'll be a mechanic that he has to work around and get to grips with.
Yeah.
And, the games have puzzles in them. He'll solve dungeons in Zelda and all that stuff. And I still don't get how he doesn't have better critical thinking skills. It's mad to me. I just don't get it.
That applies with anything in his life. It's like, how did you make it this far, man?
Dude, there's one time, right, where Kat burnt something in the oven and he immediately rushed out of the office downstairs on his hands and knees. And it's like, just turn it off first.
Oh my God, no.
He just stood there and it's smoking because something's burnt in it. And it's like, how have neither of you turned it off and taken the thing out? He's immediately trying to clean it. He's mad.
Like, I know I'm not the brightest bulb in the tanning bed, but oh my God, these people, it makes me feel like a genius.
Brightest bulb in the tanning bed. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Not the sharpest bulb in the drawer.
So some people are saying some slander. She skips dialogue. No, she only skipped dialogue when she was done with the game, guys. When she was still having fun, she doesn't skip the game. Come on. Anyways, last one.
Anything breaks in the house and anything, all that stuff. It's like, how do you not know simple, basic things? How do you struggle to hang something on your wall?
For real though, how are you not able to do these things? How you can't wash your clothes correctly?
How can you not put up curtains?
Right, I put up my curtains myself. Okay, I did that.
It's not hard. It's amazing.
Not the smoothest Hogan pulled. Dead Alex Bravo.
Oh, not the smoothest ball of wax. Agree.
There we go.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Oh, have we got time for one more pull on the Wheel of Hate?
I would burn.
Oh yeah, let's do it. That's how we'll finish. Okay. Wheel of Hate pull. Come on. Let's see what kind of luck we have here. Now I got to bring it up though. Hang on. Don't say disaster stream when I have to bring it up.
It's worth it. It'll be worth it, guys.
See, now they're gonna say disaster stream.
I know, but I don't care what they say. Just ignore them. That's the key.
They do that.
I gotta go to this. That's the problem. I gotta go to this screen. I was like, "Where's my fucking wheel?" It's over here. Okay, wheel, come on out. Get him out of here. Get out of here. Okay, side scrolls video gone.
Get him out of here.
Oh, come on, wheel. Don't do this. Where are you? Refresh. Come on, please be there. There, it's there. Why are you not seeing it though when I do that? Oh, it's right here. My bad. Oh, now there's two.
There it is. Well,
I don't care. I do not care.
Double cat.
Yeah, you're not going to complain about two cats.
No.
Okay, I'm pushing it. I don't care. Interact with wheel spin.
It was spur of the moment. Don't worry.
Double wheel spin. Two cats. What's going to happen? Double. DSP tries at 7. Ooh. Going back in time.
Back in time.
DSP tries it. Number 7. All right. Okay. This
Machinima
is
bumper. Do you reckon?
This is a fan favorite. Oh, we definitely got Machinima bumper.
Which one is?
This is a fan fave. I'm not going to tell you what it is till we see it. You'll know it right away.
It's been a long time since I've watched this with Snood.
Okay, so today we're going to be trying out something that I've actually seen ads for on television. I've actually saw
the shake it.
You know what's going to happen here, right, guys?
Couple websites that I went to, and I was interested in getting it.
Boobs.
And Panda Lee and I were at the mall yesterday, and we decided to grab it at a store, one of those as seen on TV stores, basically.
You know when you the timeline and it shows you like the spikes.
This movie's too old. It doesn't do that. Does not do that.
Some things that are advertised on TV, and this is one of them. It's called Slushy Magic. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to make a slushy with this and see if it actually works. Now, according to the instructions, the first thing you're supposed to do is freeze these 3 cube things.
But they always buy that as
ice cubes. And then you're supposed to put them...
These 2 frozen water things. No, I think those are plastic.
in the Slushy Magic, which is just a generic...
Do you guys have Mr. Frosty?
Mr. Frosty? No, I don't know that one.
Was that you put ice in it, put thing on the top, and then grind it, and it would make... crushed ice.
Oh, okay.
Soda, you create.
This is the sort of feeling of getting from this.
What is it? Carbon monoxide, whatever it is.
What
the CO2.
fuck?
Hold on.
Are you
and the reason the
kidding?
whole exists is if you were doing soda, obviously if you shake soda, you create
it's so that air can escape.
Carbon monoxide, or whatever it is, the CO2.
Carbon dioxide.
Gas. It needs to be released. If you don't, the couple explode. So it has that hole. But for us, we're only using regular Snapple iced tea, so we shouldn't have that problem. All right. So now what you got to do, literally,
Why did
is
you have to
stand
explain
and
the
shake
fucking
that
hole?
glass for 2 minutes.
All right, guys, that'll be the show for this week. We'll see you later.
So right now,
and he turns away.
I believe I can actually use the timer.
Right now, you have to do this, so I'm going to turn away.
Now, the timer is counting down
show you, though.
from 2 minutes.
This is like the shake weight, but you get a drink after.
Ooh,
better than the shake.
Sure, honey.
This makes me uncomfortable. She looks like she's like 14 right here, guys. Just being honest.
She's talking like it too.
She does not want to be
You
able
get
to
a drink after. Yeah.
Last night we made the mistake. The cubes weren't frozen yet. They were cold, but they weren't frozen. And we tried to do it, and all we got was
DSP tries it. So I'm going to get someone else to do it.
Disappointed. But
like you couldn't take the camera and film me. No, I'll film you.
2 minutes.
It's not going off. Timer.
No, it's working. It counts down like that. As long as that's moving, it means it's counting the seconds. I know it's a weird timer.
Glam cam.
So, very exciting to see someone shake the Slushy Magic for 2 minutes. Yes.
Oh my God! Do you think he knew what he was doing with this?
You need trampoline to do this. No. You can do backflips while you shake it.
Like I don't think he even thinks of the sexuality of this part at all. He doesn't. He doesn't. He does not get it. He does not get it.
He basically exploited her and just
we're almost approaching a minute at this point. Oh yeah, no, not yet. Any second it'll actually
take
go to
over,
a minute.
Phil.
You'll see it counting down.
Keep going, honey.
There it is.
Yeah.
58 seconds to go. Keep shaking. In the second half.
Oh God.
Keep shaking. Keep shaking. Yes.
That sounds really creepy. That.
Shaking, honey.
I offered to shake it.
That's the classic, which Philip picked up from Leanna here, by the way. Yeah. This is listen to this.
Oh, I offered.
Mirror the drink.
There you go.
Hey, I offered to shake it.
I couldn't hate that.
Yes, I did.
See, there you go.
And then you decided to shake instead.
Fucking gaslight.
I can't even tell if it looks slushy.
All right, 30 seconds left. 30 seconds. Keep shaking. Don't stop.
Holy shit, Waffle Buddy. Big ups. Thank you for rewarding us for this.
The whole process failed. Keep shaking.
Damn.
Big ups, Waffle Buddy.
A lot more intense than it.
15 seconds. Keep going.
I've seen like hostage videos that look more like.
Let's get to the final score. I think
10,
she's done.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Oh my God.
3, 2.
All that way he's
Happy
reading the
slushy.
instructions.
Oh my God.
It might have worked. Let's see.
Okay, let's go to the last minute. We can get the taste and we'll get the score, and then we got to get out of here.
Oh.
For me, it seems like it's more of a fun thing for activity for a kid rather than if you actually want to make a slushie.
Not when the mom has to do it. Hell no. I'd be like, go screw
You don't really get a lot. And look, it's already melting. Look, it's already becoming liquid very quickly.
Some level.
I think this one's a bust. On my
bro, it's high.
It definitely is a bust. Yeah, it is a bust.
DSP tries at scale. I'm probably going to give it like a 1.5 out of 5.
Yep.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, fuck.
Mixed bag out of 10.
I failed. I'm looking at the clock too. I gotta go. You're all fucking legends. Thanks for chilling. Thanks for hanging out. All fun and games today. Indrid, any final words? You doing Detractor Beam tonight? I won't be there, but I know you're doing the show anyway, right?
Snood and I are gonna be doing like a throwback back to the old Thursday nights. We're gonna watch some DSP Tries It.
Ooh.
And I had to edit the thumbnail so that ALT looked dead because he's not gonna be there.
I
dead.
like it. Steve, I saw you do some updates on the video. How's it coming?
Yeah, it's mainly visual edit stuff like, subtitles and video titles and things. There's a lot of that at the moment. Well, I'm still writing the last 2 bits. Nearly done.
All right, looks good to me. I'll see you tomorrow for the pre-stream. Also on WPIG TV, we're going to replay our episode of That Being Said, which you did after the interview. We're going to play that going into the pre-stream. So that'll be on WPIG tomorrow. You're all legends, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
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 Bye, honey.
This one goes out to the one and only, the big cat, the fat cat. Big ups. I first saw you in Burger King. You took 2 seats 'cause that ass is way too big. Had a boyfriend, I realized, but you told him lies with your raccoon eyes. The DoorDash is here. Wipe away your tears. Got you extra fries, and they taste just right. Have no fear, there's no trolls here. Tevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes.
I actually don't think clicking like on a live stream helps at all. So it really doesn't matter if this stream gets 100 likes or 2. I don't think it affects it.